What's up guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know, I kind of have a bad boy reputation going for me. But lately I've been facing allegations that I'm getting soft, that I'm becoming a good person. So today, I gotta protect that bad boy image. And I thought what better way to do that than literally breaking the law.
Stop! You violated the law!
If you guys don't know, right now I'm deep in Mormon country, with Utah having some of the most conservative, strictest laws. So today I'm gonna break some Utah laws, starting with like a low severity and like working our way up. We're gonna be venturing out into the wild. That's right, we're going amongst the Mormons today and straight breaking laws. Guys, if I don't go live on Twitch tonight, just know I got arrested. Please, someone bail me out. Like I said, we're gonna start with the lowest severity, little tiny laws, and we're gonna work our way up to the bigger laws. So if you're police, FBI, Brigham Young, click off this video. For legal purposes, this video takes place in Minecraft. I'm an AI image. I'm literally a VTuber. We're gonna start with something slight and work our way up. The first Utah law that's technically illegal is prank calls. So before we leave the house and go out into the wild, I'm gonna prank call my friend Jason. Well, he literally didn't answer, so that's a little embarrassing. Alright, I guess I'm gonna prank call Turk. Yo. Is your refrigerator running?
Yes.
You better go catch it.
Got him! Got him!
Alright, number one, prank done. So that was number one. Like I said, no prank calls in Utah. Apparently, like, Utah is like a no fun zone. I mean, shit, I guess this was fun back in the day. But this is the one law I don't want to break, but I have no choice, for this video. But it's illegal to not drink milk in Utah. That's right, you guys better be drinking your milk, or you might just get thrown in jail. You might just be getting arrested. Yeah, if you're a bad boy like me, I'm done drinking milk. So listen, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna get rid of all the milk in my house. I'm gonna continue, like I said, just bad boy things. No more milk in this household. No more milk in this household. Put my milk away. No more milk in this household of any kind. Now for this next law, it's no biting my boxing rule. And this dude didn't want to fight me for a really long time. So I hit him up and I was like, fine, I'm really down to fight you. So we're gonna box later. He's gonna pull up after we go break some more laws. If he's gonna bite me, I'm gonna bite him. Someone's getting fucking bit. Prank calls, boom. Milk, easy. Now I'm gonna step it up. I'm turning up the intensity. So listen, we're going deep into Mormon territory now. We're leaving the comfort of my secular home and we're going out into Mormon country. So hopefully I don't get arrested. Hopefully the FBI doesn't swarm my apartment when I get back. And hopefully this guy pulls up later and he's not capping and we can finally fight. Alright, so you guys might be wondering, why don't your parents love you? But in tandem, you might also be wondering, why are we here? What is this place? So we're at our next location. It is cold. Okay, there's like some dudes literally staring at me dead ass. Just not your fucking business. This guy looks like more of a criminal than me. So there are like a million people walking around. They're all fucking staring at me. And anyways, you might be asking, what am I doing here? I'm breaking the next law. They're going up in severity. Sorry, I gotta talk between people walking around, following me, staring at me, taking pictures, asking for autographs. You know the deal. Anyways, guys, it's illegal to throw rocks in Utah. I'm gonna throw a rock. Guys, like I said, it's super cold, but I think this next law is like literally like a dictatorship, like straight communism. Like, it is the most boy thing ever in the world to throw rocks. So I'm gonna throw this shit. Oh my god, this lady. Bro, there's someone watching me. They're still staring at me. I don't think the fact that I was throwing a rock, I think it's how I threw the rock is why she was staring at me. People just be spawning, bro. Guys, like I said, we're going up in severity. Rock throwing, doom. I mean, boom. Cold as shit, but I'm still out here breaking laws, doing crime, being... So for this next law, when I looked it up, I didn't even really believe it. Apparently hunting whales in Utah is illegal. So the crazy story about whales is basically in the 70s, this Mormon doctor was like, yo, our lakes are salt, so I could bring whales here. And he brought a bunch of whales here, and biologists, scientists, zoologists said they died. But there's a select few who say there are still whales here, so they made a law that it's illegal to hunt whales. Me personally, I'm a believer, bro. Salt water, salt lake, whales. You might be asking, DJ Son, how do you hunt whales? You find a good stick like this, and you wait. You go to the edge and you wait for one to surface, and you wait. Hunting whales is all about patience. Come on. Come on. Get a little close up on me hunting this whale. Bend down. Don't be shy. I know his knees bend. I'm hunting whales out here. Let's get some of the scenery. One of my favorite things about hunting whales, guys, the beautiful scenery while I'm sitting out here waiting, hunting them. And listen, bro, once I find this whale, bro, it's done for. It's done. Here, while we're waiting, I'll give you a preview of what I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna see that whale. I'm gonna do a time lapse to fast forward us until I see a whale. It's all about patience. Guys, I don't think there's any whales here. I'm gonna be real. I think I've become a non-believer or believer in the professionals. Listen, Mormons haven't known to be right about everything. But listen, we still broke the law because it didn't say killing whales, it said whale hunting. And I hunted, I sat out here for hours and I waited. I even did whale calls. Well, no, I didn't. Maybe that's what I'm missing. There's a bystander over there. He's watching me, bro. He knows I'm whale hunting. He's waiting for a whale to surface the call. I'm gonna try a whale call, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna call it and move on to our next crime. Should I try a different whale call? I'll try sperm whale. Dude, I see, no. Literally nothing. I don't think there's any life in this lake. We still broke the law. Like, I've broken so many laws today, like arrest me. I think it's time to break the next law. I don't think there's any whales out here, but let's get a cool shot of me in the nature. Listen, guys, we're moving on to our next crime. So this is another law that's unique to Utah, and I'm sure other places that might actually have this type of animal, but there's no elephant hunting. Elephants in Utah, so we're going elephant hunting. Now, I looked up the story of why are there elephants here. So basically, the Mormons were kind of kooky. So they tried to bring in elephants too. And so studies say that all the elephants froze and died during the winter in the mountains. But there are some say that some of them survived. Some believers, and I'm trying to be a believer, you know? And I don't want to think the Mormons, you know, went overseas and, you know, kidnapped and poached a bunch of animals and murdered them so they could have exotic animals here. I would like to think they didn't murder like 40, 50 whales by throwing them into a lake that's only like 30 feet deep and like twice as salty as the ocean. And I don't want to think they like took a bunch of African elephants and brought them to a frigid, freezing terrain and let them freeze to death. But it kind of starting to sound like that. But like I said, I've heard there are elephants in this area. And the same thing with elephant hunting applies. You just gotta find a good stick. Why did I pick up the dirtiest stick? I got a good stick, and now I'm gonna look around for elephants. Yeah, I don't think there's any elephants either. But, like I said, the law isn't killing elephants, it's elephant hunting, and that is what I'm doing. And here's how you elephant hunt. You ready? Elephant hunting. You think I should be more patient? Is that the problem? All I see is sticks and shit. I thought this was gonna go way better than I thought. I thought there were legit some crazy big ass animals out here, but apparently they're all dead. Great news. The guy who wants to fight me, I hit him up. He's ready to box. So I got a head bag. I got ready to box. I can't wait. Hopefully I get my ear bit off, but it's time to box. Like I said, I got a couple more laws. They're going up in severity. It's cold as hell. I looked for elephants. I looked for whales. I threw rocks. I broke the law. I'm sure recording in Utah is against the law too. I gotta get ready for my boxing match. He's gonna meet me in my apartment. We're gonna throw some hands. So we're gonna do a little, and we're gonna pop back up to the apartment. Honestly, if I was Mormon, bro, I'd bring a dragon here. I get ready for this boxing match, but this last law after the boxing match I'm gonna break is pretty crazy, guys. It's pretty insane. So make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. What if a fucking giant whale just jumped out of the water? You know what, I'm gonna do a cool music transition on the way for my boxing match. Don't worry, all this is gonna look dope in post, chat. Guys, I'm back home and I see that pussy over here. You be talking so much shit on the internet, bro. Guys, if you have a weak stomach, you don't like someone getting click away now, but you should like to subscribe first. Listen, bro, this isn't even about the video. This isn't about breaking laws. And the laws are gonna be broken. This is about getting my get back for all these. Listen, you talk shit on the internet like this motherfucker has. Get ready. Punch. Fight back. Hey, no biting in boxing. Hey, you know no biting. Oh yeah, you gonna call your homies? All right. 3v1, bro. No jumping. Listen, you guys win. What the heck, dude? I just got jumped. All that, right? Listen, I'm not making excuses. I lost, whatever. But listen, bro, Jinx did not play fair, bro. He caught all his homies. He was fighting. Listen, I was just going breaking laws, and I'm gonna train, I'm gonna be better next time. Listen, he's out of my weight class. I got one more law I'm gonna break. Probably the craziest law of them all. I'm gonna break the last law to end this video. But before I go, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. This video's kind of intense. Listen, I don't recommend breaking any laws. I'm a little bit of a bad boy. What can I say? And also, no hate to the Mormons, bro. I love the Mormons. In fact, I'm even willing to join. I hear you guys be giving out influencer deals. Slide me a contract, slide me a check. But it's time to break our final law. No detonating nuclear weapons. If you guys don't know, I got a nuclear arsenal in Minecraft. So to end this video, I'm about to drop a nuclear bomb. Okay, this one's a joke. I don't have any types of weapons or bombs. I don't have anything. I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
Good person.
Detonating a nuclear weapon. I don't know if my editing skills are good enough for this. I'm gonna try editing an explosion. No detonating nuclear weapons. Yeah, right, buddy. I'm a bad boy. Boom.
The f***ing clap.